Hey, what's going on YouTube? Eastern Europe's finest, hosted by Mike. It is hot as heck, man. Anyhow, I'm actually on my way to go meet up with that dude Erick again. The guy that I did I do the video last night? Showing you guys the stuff I picked up this week thrifting, as well as the stuff I got from him on Tuesday, I believe. Anyway, I'm exhausted. It is extremely hot out there. I actually, Vinnie talked me into going to, he actually talked me into going yesterday to Red, White, and Blue, and he actually talked me into also going to, what do you call this place? God, I can't think of it. Oh, the flea market today. So I did get there late, probably a little over an hour after he set up, and we wound up. He let me sit up next to him, so I gave him a couple of bucks, and I sold a couple of items. Didn't do great, but man, it was better than staying home and not doing nothing. Because if I did, I wouldn't have got this stuff, which I did pick up today. Now Erick, he's into GI Joes as well as I am. That's how we met at a toy show, and he did tell me he's into the GI Joe Savage stuff. So, make a long story short, a guy I know who goes to toy shows, real nice guy, and I asked him how much he wanted for this. Now, this is the GI Joe Battle Corps razor blade. I needed this thing, and when I tried to find it, they were always expensive or it was always in parts. And he was like, "Yo, look what I got," and I was like, "Oh snap!" And I said, "Yo, I knew I needed this." And I was like, "Wow, what do you ask on it?" He knew I needed it, so he was nice enough to. Oh wow, is there a missile for it? So he was actually really cool and nice enough to let me have it. You know what I mean? Which of course he didn't have to do. I don't think this is that a missile for it? Yeah, I think this is. So yeah, he did not have to do that, but he did, and I'm gravely in his debt. If I didn't go half with somebody on this other item, I would have given it to him. To be honest with you, I would have given him that item, but it wasn't all mine to do so because he didn't have to gift me this, and I did need this for my personal collection. So that is pretty awesome that he hooked me up with this thing. It's not like high end, but I mean, he gave it to me. I didn't even have to pay him for it. So I gotta hook him up next time when I come across something. He's like, well, "How much you want for that?" I'm just gonna say, "Take it." So this piece does come off. It does detach. This is like a zip line that you put, and you use this. I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to come with two of these, but he only had one. And he's like, "Oh well, Joe. You know Joe." And I'm like, "Joe. I know so many Joes." And he said, "Old Man Joe." And I'm like, "I know two Old Man Joes that come to that market." And I was thinking of the one that comes from Long Island. And he said, "Joe, the guy that got his son named Nick." And I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, I don't really remember. But obviously, it wound up being, the Joe. I looked around because he said, "Oh, he got more GI Joe stuff. He's got a lot of it." But when I got there, he didn't have much, so he must have sold some stuff. But this is something I needed, and don't go for a lot, but still in all, I needed this for my personal collection. So this is one item I can take off. I need some missiles to complete it. But still in all, I gotta get ready to go meet up with this dude because I told him I'll be there at 2 o'clock, and I gotta take a shower because I'm sticky from the market. So I left Vinnie at around 11:30, and yeah. So this I'm actually keeping, and I got this for Erick, the Sergeant Savage Jeep, because he said he collects this stuff. So I know these go in here. These go right in here. And I think it's missing something else. I'm not too sure, but it probably is missing something. I don't know, but still pretty dope. Sergeant Savage GI Joe related vehicle. This is not my cup of tea. Cup of tea. So this is gonna be going with him, and I got a lot of original weapons and stuff for him that I'm going to hook him up with. That might be him, or it might be. Oh, it's my wife. Hey, what's up, Haitian? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. My wife has something personal to say, so of course, I didn't want it to be aired. So this is actually going to him along with a nice amount of GI Joe weapons that he needs to complete figures and stuff like that. And we all know that weapons cost more than figures. And he's bringing me some stuff too, so we'll figure out what we can work out. So you got that bad boy, and then this guy here. The Mud Buster. So I'm going to go ahead and also give this to him because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have it. So that's going with him. And I do have to look and see if I don't need this. If I don't need this, I would probably give this to him as well. If I do need it, it's staying with me. I don't remember if I have this or not, so I have to look at it and see. So if I do need it, it's mine. If I don't need it, it'll also go to him because this is G.I. Joe from that specific line, and he likes that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's going to him. And then you got the Blockbuster. So the Blockbuster is complete. As you see here. So pretty dope. You know what I mean? I do have one, but I may or may not keep this one. I might take this one with me. I might, you know what I'm saying? So I'll see. I might just take it just as a decent bargaining chip. Or I might just bring it home. I don't know yet. But still in all, pretty dope. So anyhow, that's it. That's all I got from the market today. I didn't get anything else whatsoever. And the only reason why I got this stuff, my plan was not to walk around. I only got this stuff because, the brother, he's a white guy, not a black dude, but he's nice enough that he gave it to me. He said, "Don't worry about it." So I appreciated that. He knew I needed it. And that was a beautiful blessing, and I'm very happy that he gave it to me. But next time I see him or I have something he wants, I'm just going to hand it to him because it's the right thing to do. He didn't have to do this. He didn't do it because he wanted recognition or a deal. He did it because he chose to. So that's even more gravely appreciated because he didn't have to. And the fact that I was looking for that and I needed that for my collection, that's just one item I now don't need. So this is why it's always good to do good things and good deeds for people because it comes back to you. Peace.